All right, we're going to do something fun today. We did a video on your channel. What's up, Valley Flying? And what we're doing on each channel is we're doing 5 characters to avoid in Blitz. And you've got a different list than I do. We actually have some similar things for sure. And why don't we just get started on my number 1 character to avoid in Blitz was also on yours, and that is SpiderMan. Why do we not play paint against SpiderMan in Blitz?
2 reasons. The first that I think of is the defense downs. I don't like that. That could kill my whole team when I'm on there if they have the right characters backing that up. It's just it's not fun. It's not that fun having your whole team defense down. And like you mentioned, he has an insane dodge rate when the AI is controlling him. It's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's like the computer gets extra dodge that my Spider-Man doesn't get, and it just seems to ruin my day. And if I focus on Spider-Man early when I could have been taking out their first character, it's not good. It's like it's very risky to target Spider-Man first because he might dodge.
Yeah.
And I do not like that in addition to the defense down. It can just ruin, like, especially when you're in 8 in the Blitz, it can be very tricky, that's for sure.
Yeah, the worst thing is if you use an ultimate or a special to try to hit Spider-Man and it just wastes it because he dodges. That's I hate that.
And then that's when you could have taken out Quake or somebody beside of him, and instead it just got completely wasted on Spider-Man. Which takes me into my number 2 character to avoid in Blitz. And to me, this is a no-brainer. Vision. My goodness.
Same thing with that dodge.
Vision.
Same thing with that dodge.
Yeah. and for me, a lot of it has to do with ability block and clearing positive status effects and the dodge. And again, it's risky to target Vision for some reason when going up against the AI. The AI dodge must be just dialed up 1,000,000 times higher or something. Dodges way higher than my dodge ever does on my Vision.
Yeah.
Do you try to avoid Vision, or are you okay with Vision?
I'm okay with him. I don't like the dodge. I don't like any characters that dodge. Those are annoying. The ability block, certain teams that get screwed up. There's a team that I have Thanos and Strange is right next to him. That he always targets Thanos. My Strange gets ability to block. It screws up the whole team. Certain teams I will avoid Vision. His mass dispel on the other team. It does a lot of damage, and it's not just removing all my positive stuff. It does some damage too. So Vision, very, very annoying character as well. I don't see him as much. That's why he doesn't come to mind. I usually see him in an Avengers team when I'm going in Blitz. But yeah, he's not a character that I think fun fighting him.
Well, when you asked me about this list on 5 characters to avoid, I was thinking of characters that blindsided me, and I lost a match that I thought I shouldn't have lost. And it always seems to come down to like Spider-Man or Vision for some reason, where it's like, oh man, my character's ability blocked, my Kingpin's ability blocked, and I can't put offense up and defense up. And then it's like my team just gets wrecked. And so it's just times that I've lost when I didn't think that I should have lost. So there you go. All right, so number 3 on my list, and I'm kind of cheating on my number 3 on a character that I will always avoid in Blitz, and that is Magneto.
Ooh.
Right? I'm always going to avoid Magneto. And tell me why I'm always going to avoid Magneto. It's because he's there with all the Brotherhood, right? Are you ever going to win in 8 against a Brotherhood team? Tell me what circumstances where you would win against Magneto in the Brotherhood. I
mean, maybe 8-1 with the Defenders team. Maybe, yeah. But that's not a guaranteed win. So I'm going to avoid that team. I'm going to fight a team that I know I'm going to win. I may win with Defenders. I may not. No other team I would face the Brotherhood with. But yeah.
Yeah, there's not going to be another team that is harder. I mean, and then the specific team that would get past, the whole blind turn 1 and all that good stuff, it's such a specific team to beat the Brotherhood where you could have had 2 much easier options. I mean, this is just kind of common sense, no-brainer, right? Just don't go up against Magneto and the Brotherhood.
No, just avoid him. I mean, it's so much easier to take your aim in there, lose on purpose, drop that back down to 8-1, and get a whole new team for your guys.
Or just load up a different team and hope that you get different characters, right? I mean, there's just so many ways around this. I mean,
so much easier just avoid them and avoid the headaches and potential losses. Just, those blinds. Even with a good team, those blinds kill it.
Right? There's very few characters that can deal with it. So my list so far is Spider-Man, Vision, Magneto, and then in number 4, and this is also kind of like common sense, is Nick Fury. I'm not going to play against Nick Fury in the Shield. I mean, why? I mean, that is, I swear that the power on those teams is drastically understated. I mean, I think a 200,000 power Nick Fury Shield team plays like 250,000. I mean, what are your thoughts about that?
It does. Most of the time, you could punch up with teams. It's hard. It's very difficult to punch up against shields. I mean, even with your own shield, it's not a guaranteed win. I mean, I gotta admit, sometimes I will go up against them on purpose just to test it out. Maybe because I'm a masochist. But that's
frustrating.
Maybe
I mean,
I'm a
how many
masochist.
times?
I don't know, but once in a while, I will go for those shield teams. With my
how many
shield,
times do you get one of the shields down to like red, and then they get healed back to full health almost instantly? I mean, there's just so much healing on that team. And then you can't get them because security is taunting, and his turn doesn't line up with the other one, so his taunt lasts forever. It's just there's so many things that could go wrong. The defense on that, oh my goodness, it's kind of, it just seems like they play much more strong than their actual power suggests. And I don't know. I mean, if they're individually on their own, I think their power levels are accurate, but together, I mean, they're getting quite a boost that is not reflected in the numbers, and they play much stronger.
Well, I mean, you're talking about the team synergy meta that's come around since Shield and Defenders and Brother. It's just these teams are way stronger than they should be. They're tough in Blitz. It's just not. If you're really taking Blitz seriously and you want to win, don't fight Shield.
Yeah, and this just seems like common sense, I suppose. I mean, there's ways of beating Shield, but why? When you could fight, one of the other teams, of course.
Exactly.
Okay, and then last on my list, and I have to kind of poke fun of this, is that there was actually a post on Reddit that said that they should rename Blitz to called the Defenders Challenge. And so my character to avoid, and my number 5 pick is Ms. Marvel, specifically with the Defenders team.
Ooh, that is the worst version of the Defenders to go up against. Punisher, it's tough, but you could beat it. Ms. Marvel, even in Arena, when the power levels are more similar, I don't fight that team because Blitz not as bad because there's no timeout, but it's still you may win, you may not, but it's going to be a long battle. It's not going to be a fun battle.
Right.
So take somebody else. It's much
and
easier.
I feel like when I go up against a Defenders team with Punisher, I usually can take out the Punisher pretty early, and then it's not so bad. But that does not happen with Ms. Marvel. It seems like I'll choose to go after Daredevil, and then Daredevil might dodge, and then Ms. Marvel will get the taunt. It's just like you're almost stuck like attacking her first, and then defense up comes up pretty quickly from Luke Cage. It's kind of a mess, and I just don't like playing up against that team, and that's not a good thing.
It's those random taunts that make it bad, and then she's got this crazy heal. So you're like, oh, I'm going to take her down soon. Oh, no. She's back at full health. It's not fun. So, you can't take out Iron Fist first because she'll taunt. Distract
That's
you.
right.
Just,
So my 5 characters to avoid in Blitz is Spider-Man, Vision, Magneto, Nick Fury, and Ms. Marvel. Valley has a different list. Very different list, right?
Mine's has some characters that are beatable, but just annoying, and it's more of a personal preference. Your characters are. It's tough to win against.
my list is actually kind of common sense, but it's whatever. Now, so be sure to go over to Valley's channel to check out the 5 over there. All right. So now it's time for the giveaway.
Oh, my favorite part.
Oh my God. I really hope you liked this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account an 8-star Purple Hulk.
This is not a scam.
Wait a minute, that's Thanos. No, wait, it's not. I mean, there's a Red Hulk. Isn't there a Purple Hulk? I don't know if there's a Purple Hulk.
There's a gray
I know
Hulk.
they've got a Red Hulk.
There's a gray Hulk. There's a gray Hulk.
There's a Gray Hulk.
Yeah.
They might as well just come out with a Purple Hulk. I mean, if, you know, they should make it like a Thanos edition or something, right? Maybe they'll just call it Grimace.
All the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Roy G. Biv.
They've got at least 3 different colors of Hulk already. I'm suggesting that you have to come out for one. All right, guys. Thanks for watching and keep on gaming.